Let's be honest. Most of us were born ordinary. And for ordinary people without a safety net from their parents, there are usually only two outcomes in life. 1. You follow the script. Grow up, get a job, live a stable life, and become a replica of your parents. Or 2. You break the pattern. You spot new opportunities when they arise, and you cling to them like your life depends on it. Because sometimes it really does. You see, the world is built on inherited systems, wealth, mindset, networks. If your parents never taught you how money works, how would you magically know that business is about selling value, not trading hours? Most people are trapped in a closed loop, raised by parents with a certain mindset, surrounded by friends who think the same way, taught by schools that rarely teach how to truly thrive. So without realizing it, you inherit a blueprint you didn't choose. That's why, for many, their fate is simply to repeat what came before. But there are exceptions. A few people, those who've truly felt the sting of poverty, begin to question, why is life this way? Is there another way out? Some realize that their problem isn't who they are, but what they've been taught. They stop blindly inheriting their parents' beliefs. They read. They learn. They seek out people who live differently. And if even the smallest window of opportunity opens, they jump. Because for them, it's not just a chance, it's survival. These are the ones who rise from nothing. No handouts. No safety net. Just grit, obsession, and execution. They become the first in their family to break through. But make no mistake, this path is brutal. When you start from zero, every gain is hard-won. You save money, only to give some back to support your family. You learn through trial and error, make mistakes that cost years, and grow your network from scratch. Every move forward is earned. In truth, there are two kinds of families. Those who lift their kids, giving them knowledge, support, and momentum. And those who lean on them, expecting their children to provide, emotionally and financially, as soon as they can walk. The difference? One child moves through life with wings, the other with weights on their shoulders. Because every family carries an invisible ledger. And if one generation fails to build, the next must repay the debt. This is why truly prosperous families rise generation by generation. The grandparents lay the foundation. The parents gain knowledge and structure. The children grow up with confidence and resources. And finally, the grandchildren step into leadership. 4 generations. That's what it takes. But here's the thing. Not every family has that momentum. So what do you do when you are the starting point? You begin by facing the truth. If your parents can't help, stop waiting. If your town is too small, leave. If you were born into struggle, then your mission is to break the cycle. First, know your cards. Understand your reality. Don't be bitter. Don't be naive. Just be clear. Then wait for the wave. Because every few years, the world shifts. New industries rise. New frontiers open. And for those with no power, no status, those are the only chances to leap ahead. E-commerce. Short videos. AI. Opportunities once laughed at by the wealthy. But for those of us with nothing to lose, they're golden tickets. That's the paradox. Rich people stay rich by not taking wild risks. But poor people stay poor by doing the same. So don't blindly follow the rules. The rules weren't made for you. They were made to contain you. Be the one who sees clearly. Who doesn't complain, doesn't self-pity, just acts. Your birth wasn't your choice. But your rise? That's up to you. Even if you were born with nothing, even if no one's lifting you up, you can still change your life. If you're willing to fight for it.